Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Rachel Ray here, and by overwhelming request, I'm here to show you how I apply Colorstreet real nail polish strips. Just as a warning, this is a video that demonstrates how I do these things, but the way that you apply them might be slightly different based on your nail shape or just based on how comfortable you are doing it. So feel free to look at other videos on how to apply them, but thanks for joining me, and I'll just show you how I prep and finish putting on Colorstreet nails. So first, you're going to need a few things. Obviously, you'll need the nail polish strips that you're looking for. You might want to get a pair of nail clippers, a nail file. I have a glass nail file, and some top coat. So I'm going to put some things to the side here for just a moment. And first I'm going to prep the nails themselves. So if you can see here, I have a hangnail just a little bit off the side. So I'm going to clean them up. I'm going to shape my nails and just make sure that everything is even and that there aren't any jagged edges. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I've gone ahead and cut my nail shape into a slight square shape at the top. I prefer this just because it looks clean and nice to me, but sometimes I change it up and change the shape of my nails as well. This part is important. I'm going to shape them further, but I'm going to protect them by filing. This is a really, really important step, so please don't skip it. Even if you're not the kind of person who regularly files, when you're going to put on these nail strips, it's a great idea to do this. Take it from past experience. So my grandma always taught me to only file in one direction and never go back and forth. I don't know if that's true or not, but I feel like if she found out that I wasn't doing it her way, that she would slap me upside the head. So we're gonna do it grandma's way. And I'm just going to shape my nails even further and make sure that this will seal them into place. So I'll be back in 2 minutes. Okay, y'all, so filing is now complete. Now, one thing that you could do if you are a little bit more professional than me is to push back your cuticles and to clean that all up. Honestly, I've never really done that unless I was at a salon, and I think that's because my cuticles are okay. They're not all gunked up or anything, and also I push them back in the shower. That's kind of just something that I do every day in the shower. So I don't think I need to do it. Now I've got this particular color, which is called Nuclear Fusion. I love this color. I'm choosing this one today because it's very spring-like and pretty and dainty, and I really love the glitter wraps that they have, so highly recommend. I haven't tried this color yet. On the back of the packet here, it just tells you the instructions. I'm going to go ahead and tell you as I'm doing it, but if you follow these instructions, even for the novice, you will be able to apply them. So don't worry, don't freak out. I almost freaked out. But inside they give you a nail file, and in almost every package that I've gotten, it's always been different. So that's pretty cool. You get a nail file, you get the strips, which come in this plastic case, and very important is the nail prep pad. So this is a single-use pad, and this is important for applying the nails. Now, these are in this clear packaging because they are actual nail strips, like nail polish, and when they're exposed to air, they will degrade over time. They won't be as useful. There's a little tearaway section here, so you don't need any scissors to open this up. There are 2 sets inside, and when you open it up, you'll be able to smell that familiar nail polish smell. I'm going to go ahead and take this out because I just want to show you that you can use it if you want later on. Okay, put that there. Now, let's prepare the nails with the prep pad. This is just a little alcohol pad, and you rub it across the nail. Simple as. Very, very easy. It's just going to clean the surface of the nail. If you have leftovers and you want to, you won't have a second nail pad, but you might have enough strips to do this same color twice. You just need an alcohol pad. That's all that really is. Okay, now's the important part, and this will differ for everyone. You're going to need to size up your fingers with these nail pads. Now, you can modify these. You can cut them down, and you can even make the big ones fit a small finger, but it is easiest just to go up to each pad and kind of play with the sizing of it on your nail to see which ones will work. So never take it from me, never do your thumb first. It is always my instinct to do my right thumb first. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Promise me you won't do it. I'm going to go from the smallest nail out. So I'm going to show you. You have these two as the smallest ones, and I'm going to choose which one will better fit which pinky, because my pinkies are different sizes. I think that one will fit for my left, and I think this one will fit for my right. I might not have that correct though. We'll just try it out, okay? So first thing you want to do is you want to lift the plastic. I'm going to lift this plastic off. That says peel off. And put it to the side. Then you want to peel. You want to peel this off of here. Ooh, and it's see-through. Look at that. That's really cool. Now to handle these, I handle them in the middle. You want to pull this off the edge. Put that to the side. And now's the time. Now's the hard part. So I'm going to bring you closer so that you can see exactly what I'm about to do. Okay. So here we have our nail strip and our nail. I'm going to apply the nail strip to my nail, getting it as close to the cuticle without going over as possible. You want to rub it down the sides, either side, just like so. Hush you. It's okay if it goes over the side of the nail. Don't worry, we will fix it. We'll fix it in a minute, but you want to make sure that it's adhesed really, really close to the nail. Okay, now you can see that I have a lot left over, right? Because that nail isn't very long. So what you want to do now, if you want to waste that and if you don't care about the end of this, you can pinch it and pull down and then use your nail file to straighten out the edge. But I don't like to do that because I live abroad and these things are expensive for me to ship over. So I pull down, I hope you can see this, pulling down, making contact with the sides of the nail. And these are pretty thick. And see, I'm using my thumbnail to push along the edge, just like so. And there you go. There you have it. It's on. So you could take your nail file and just smooth out those edges. And then if there's any excess sticker, you can take it off of the bottom. And then we're going to seal that with a top coat because otherwise that won't stay on very long. So let me get you a new angle and we'll look at some more. Okay, here we go. So this is the leftover bit that I just used or just had, and I'm using it. I'm looking at these nails, other nails that I have, because I want to use it. I don't want to waste it. And I really think that it might fit on this nail. You see how it goes side to side? So I'm just going to center it as best as I can. Now, my cuticle on this nail is kind of messed up. I'm sure that happened in childhood, but that's fine. Come to terms with it. So, do you see how I've placed it centered? And I'm pushing down in the center and bringing it around onto the sides. Okay, so here is the moment of truth. So I'm just going to, again, use my thumbnail. I'm going to push my thumbnail underneath. Like so. If it doesn't come off all the way properly, you can use that nail file to help pull it around the bottom of the nail, like that. And that's going to cut that nail strip so that it wraps around that nail properly. This takes a little bit of time to get used to. And you may need to cut your nail a little short. But in general, it does work very well. It's just when I'm on camera, it doesn't want to. All right, let's do a few more. I'm going to turn off the sound and you can just watch me apply the rest of them. Okay, I'm going to show you now how I kind of change the nail strip so that it'll fit onto a smaller fingernail. So what I do is I line up the edge of the side of the nail and the strip in this case, but I'm still going to use it so that it follows the line of the cuticle. So just about here. Again, you'll get really good with practice. I'm still not there. All right, let go. Now I'm going to smooth out the air from underneath as best I can and follow the hollow of my nail. You see how that's happening? Then I'm going to press with my thumbnail as hard as I can, without hurting myself, of course, in the hollow where I want the nail strip to come away. And then going up under this nail here. So I hope you can see that. Sorry, I'm looking at my nail and not in the camera. Okay, and then I'm going to do like I did before, and I'm going to go around the edge of my pinky nail. And there we have it. So you can see I have a bit of a hangnail there. You can just like pull that off. And I don't know if you saw it earlier when I sped up the footage, but if you do have an issue like I did on this pointer finger, you could just adhese like a little bit of the middle that comes off of another nail to fix any problems. And if there's a little bit of extra, so sorry, this camera is not used to me doing nail work. If you have a little bit that isn't getting covered, you know, you can take that little hangnail that came off of the other nail and you can set it on top, cover up that little bit, because these are stickers and you can just add them as you choose, as you please. And trust me, nobody is going to know any different from afar. Now, if they're all up in your nails, that's a whole other problem. So we got the rest of this strip. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep putting them on my nails. We'll see how far we can get. So I don't know if you can see this or not, but now that I'm getting closer to the end of the application process, it gets harder to to do, because you essentially have these stickers on your nails, and if you are too harsh with using your other nails, it can cause the other ones to start to peel. So you do need to be careful. Just be mindful that you may need to go back and adjust. So here we go. This is where we're at the moment. And look, I still have one left. No, two left from this strip. And then I have the entire other strip that I can use again. And this is important to me because, well, one, I don't like waste. Two, they're really hard for me to get and see. No, I really love these strips and I want to get as much use of them as possible. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do this off camera and then I'll come back to you later on, because this process takes the longest amount of time. But you're going to want to put on a top coat. So I use Sally Hansen. You could use any top coat that you have. This one's a strengthening top coat, but it really doesn't matter. As long as it's clear and it's strong, that's all you want. You just want to make sure that you apply a very, not thick, but you may want to do 2 coats of top coat to each hand and let that completely dry in between. And I'm just going to show you, because I know that this sounds easy peasy, like, oh my gosh, I already know how to apply a top coat. But make sure that you go underneath and that you apply that top coat to the underneath or the top of the nail, because the number one problem that I first had with these was that they used to peel off at the very top. And that is because the nature of it being a sticker, anything can come up underneath of it and try to peel it away. So just be aware that that is an issue that I've had, and you may find it a good thing to apply that coat not just on the top, the surface of the nail, but underneath the nail as well, or at least onto that, that bit, the edge of the nail. I don't have any background in nail application. I very rarely, if ever, paint my nails with nail polish because I'm just I'm not patient enough to do that. I always mess up my right hand. I used to only apply clear polish, and with this invention of the nail polish strip, it's totally revolutionized the way that I do my nails, and I can usually get them done in about 40-45 minutes, not including the top coat time. So I'll show you what they look like in fully completed in just a moment. Hey everyone, it's been about 5 days since I did my nails, and as you can see, they're holding up really, really well. I should probably put another top coat on the edges or just all over just to make sure that they're nice and sealed, but I'm really, really happy. These typically will last me 12 to 14 days. I wouldn't expect them to last any longer, and to be honest with you, sometimes with some designs you mightn't want them on that long, seasonal stuff. But anyway, who am I to judge you and your life choices? But these are gorgeous. I love this color, and I've really been enjoying having them. So if you're interested in getting some Colorstreet nails for yourself, or maybe for a friend, I'll have the link to 2 of my favorite Colorstreet stylists, Creativity by Gidge, who's here on YouTube, and her name is Amy Taylor. And there's also Jen's Creations Wall on YouTube, who is Jennifer Wall. Both stylists are lovely. They have nail parties where you can shop for a discount, I believe. They have special offers. So please join their Facebook groups. Maybe follow them on YouTube if you're interested. And yeah, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you for stopping and seeing how I apply Colorstreet nail strips. And I hope to show them off in the future. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, you know what to do, and I will see you all in my next video. Take care, everybody. Bye.